Is there anything worse than a YouTube daily routine video? Is there anything less human than calcifying into a predictable clock tick-tocking on autopilot? Don't become predictable. Shake things up. What is a routine? A sequence of actions regularly followed. French, from route, road, from Latin, rupta, via, from rumpo, to break, burst, tear. There are no roads that don't break free from somewhere. What is a routine? A regular sequence of actions. But what are the actions? Routines trigger habits that are categorized into groups. Morning routine, daily routine, research routine, dinner routine, reading routine. A habit is the repetition of an action in a certain context. They help us perform a task in a way that avoids reflecting on every detail of the process. Everything we do depends on routines and habits. Habits are learned behaviours that we predict will lead to specific results. Every habit is a prediction. A routine is a gene, a blueprint for action, a way that a group of habits are passed through time. So I have a work routine, and depending on where I am in the cycle, I'll trigger another routine, like say the research routine, and this might trigger the reading routine. Read for 2 hours each morning on a tablet, organised into folders, saved on cloud for efficiency, highlight, make notes in margins, and when finished most of the reading on a topic and have confidently understood it, start from the beginning. Go through highlights and margin notes of each PDF or book, start a new document, make final notes, synthesize, summarise, paraphrase. But hang on, let's pause a sec. Aristotle said that hexis was a person's lasting characteristics, their prevailing capacities, the dispositions they had that lasted over time. And a person's hexis was a product of their ethos, the essential principles they lived by. So each habit you make makes up your routines, and each routine you have makes up your hexis, and all of this is a result of your ethos. And your ethos determines your hexis, and your hexis produces your routines, and your routines are comprised of your habits. So unless, like a gargoyle, your ethos is to live a motionless existence, devoid of dynamism and allergic to change, then your habits should not be habitual, and your routines not programmed in roots, but to encase right into the roots of the concept itself that the root of routine is to break. No two quadrants of space are the same. No 2 seconds of the same task identical. No 2 trees have the same branches, and even the most repetitive of habits distinguish themselves from one another by the most indistinguishable of minutiae. In neuroscience, repetitive priming refers to the improvement to a behavioural response when stimuli are repeatedly presented. The response becomes better, automated. Routines hardwire responses into fast, instinctive, non-reflective neural pathways. I don't have to think too much about this. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Most animal neurons are fixed in place. Less energy is used then. Repetition suppression, on the other hand, refers to the brain getting used to the repetition and responding less each time. The new excites. The next time, not so much. The next time, not at all. This saves neural energy, making responses habitual, routinized, predictable. But then why are we not on autopilot, routinizing everything. Why is Groundhog Day not heaven? Humans want to create too. Compared with all other animals, we have the largest uncommitted cortex area, with neurons not linked to each other with specific automatic responses. Humans have hardwired automatic habitual responses, and we have cognitive, thinking, creative responses. Favourite restaurant? Try something new. Same guitar chord? Learn a new one. The journalist Arthur Koestler said that creativity is the breaking of habits through originality. Every action is repetitive or different. But even the different contains some trace of the repetitive, and the repetitive some element of the different. Habitable definition. Suitable enough to live in. The habitual is comfortable, the known, the attempt to capture the predictable past. The dweller of the past is fond of the habitual. They seek repetition of the agreeable. Nothing is the same twice. Nothing is the same twice. My day is comprised of countless routines, nested inside one another and following each other like gears in a watch, ticking and tocking. My routines throw me into the future, but my writing routine, this moment, right now, is the most unroutinizable, the most conscious, the most deliberative, the most authentic, the most creative. Almost every sentence is in some way new. So we must avoid the same tired words, reinvigorate the docile old theories, leave lasting fresh marks on the page. Remember that habits are comfortable, habitual, made to be updated, amended and revised. Add some chaos into the concept of habit itself. The root of routine is to break.
You're in a rut with a bad habit. And the longer you stick with the habit, the deeper the rut gets.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
The memory of this day stands between you and your whole pattern of behavior. Where will you start?
You are about to take a journey out of this world into the world of the future. Forget the world around you.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I really enjoyed making this one, doing something a little bit different and hopefully learning some new skills that I can use in the future. Thank you so much to all of these people for making this video possible. It's the only way this video was possible. So if you'd like to help me make more videos, you can hit subscribe, hit that bell, hit like and share. Honestly, I can't tell you what a difference it makes. And if you'd really like to help, you can go to patreon.com/thenandnow or click the link below. See you next week.